The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Rip left! 51's a mic. 51's ready.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Nice! Hit!
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Watch the slant!
Play fake. Here's Willis.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Ready!
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Check!
Hawk 70! Buffalo 18! Ready!
First and 10, it's Willis.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go! Let's go!
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey!
A run to the fullback. It's Ben Mason.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Mike,
Here we go. Wide.
Mike's 5-4. 3 buzz.
Hey, what's up? Check. Here we go. 46.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
You're not ready. 44's the mic. Check. Wild Bill. 44's the mic.
Under.
44's the mic.
Right here.
Fofo's the mic.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Watch the screen.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yo. He's checking.
On play action, Prescott.
That's caught again by Schultz. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Switch it, hey.
Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Not today, you are. Not today.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Bronco 80.
Mike 14. Ricky. Mike 14. Here we go.
Ready, go.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Vikings sit 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mike 14. Hey, I'm coming.
Cowboy 80.
Deuce. Mike 14.
They're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Yeah, baby.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Let's go
They'll
now.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Strong left. I want that. Give me that ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving.
18,
get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Play action, Willis. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jabril Cox just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Got it. Ready?
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
79 Bronco.
All day, baby.
Check. Hurt.
Twist.
Check. Bobcat.
Undercrunch.
Back to throw, Willis. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
60 Bobcat.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On the double.
Mike, 14's the Mike. Come off the ball hard. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. We got 3. 3 down. 25. Check 25. Check
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Check 13. Check 13.
Ready. Hit.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down with the first down, and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Ready.
So a big penalty there on the face
70,
mask
Hawk
leads
70.
to 1st and 10.
Chop 60. Chop 60.
51's the Mike, boys. 51. Let's go, defense.
They go play action with Willis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
They can't stop
That's
me out
Anthony
here.
Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Here we go.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Check the out.
Dragon 60.
51's the Mike. Get him. Slam. Check 3.
Ready. Go.
Another try after the first down sack. Willis. Under pressure, they got him again. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball
19
downfield.
Tiger.
Pretty quiet.
They go play action with Willis. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go.
The back set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. They thought they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Mike, check.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
Yeah.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape, And in previous games, that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Gun.
Mike's Fofo. Tackles.
Here we go, 47.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go.
26.
Prescott.
Let's go, Pete. Tighten up.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff to Chandler.
He's crashing. He's checking it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Eagle. 60 Eagle. Viking 18.
Mike 51. Push him back.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Mike 51's the Mike. It's just me and you.
Hey, smash.
Mike 51. Mike.
Willis now off of play action. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Touchdown, baby.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Ready.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
14's the Mike. 14's the Mike. 1, 2, 3.
They'll run the option left. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Rig alert. Ready.
Willis.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title, And you're right. You love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Flare. Hey, check 24.
Here we go, 46. There we go, going to 53. 26.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
I'm here on.
Under.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Check hot route. Hot. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, kill. 47.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, here we go. Wide 8.
Mike, 44. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Bang. Check three. Hey, alert three.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch. Hey, 47.
Here we go.
Prescott now, option right. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Go. Get out there.
24 is the mic. Get your swerve on.
Here's Prescott. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. This is brought in at the 21. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Right.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
Cup 19.
Check 99. Check 52.
Big Lion.
Switch. Check.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. There he goes left side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Let's go.
They're backed up here with a
60,
first
Panther
and
60.
20 now after the holding penalty.
Mike 14. Mike
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're running it. Mike 14.
Here's Willis. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that now
Let's go now.
first-half
18
sacks.
Cardinal, 18
This pass
Cardinal.
rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that
Check
sound
smash,
of paper
check
being
smash.
ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And a pretty good run, all things considered.
Hawk
Probably would
70,
have liked
Hawk
that in the
70.
first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Here's Chandler. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Here we go. Here we go. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Gun.
Motion.
Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time going through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Gallup with a great catch. And he gets
Let's
this one
go. Let's do
inside
this.
the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action now, Prescott. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Out of gun. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. At that time, a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it.
Check three. Coming to you.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go, kill. Check. Here we go, 46. Switch it, hey. 46.
First down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and
Go. Get out there. 44. Mike, 44.
Here we go.
And they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And that's tough duty for a strong safety because truly he's a hybrid type player. A pass defender, which makes him more of a defensive back, but really his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking those guys on, but that's a tough task there, taking on the big fella.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
44. Here we go, 47. Gun. 26.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2 first downs have them up near midfield
Hey,
now on 1st and 10.
Kill. Gun.
44, Mike, 44.
There we go, kill.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They're going to 53. They're going to 53. Under.
44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
47. 26.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Forty-four's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Prescott on play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed. And that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the 6. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go, D.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll roll him out, running in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's how we do it, baby.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Come on here, come get some.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Kill.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Look at the throw. Prescott. They find his target. It's Schultz. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Let's put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus.
And This is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
19,
Trying to get one more in here
Tiger.
before the quarter breaks.
Ready.
Now Chandler. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
49, check 49, check 49.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here we go.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready, go.
They'll find Thielen on the right side. Touchdown! Adam Thielen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this way.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
That's it, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike spoke bow.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Here we go, 47. Gun. Motion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
44 is the mic. 44. kill, kill.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Slam, slam, slam.
Gun.
Go, 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 go.
26.
Third and long for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook.
Ready.
And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out of the field.
They find some open field here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a tough game for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
We're going to 53.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Buying time to his left.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no.
And Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Kill.
1st down, Prescott. Steps away to his left. And that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All the way back home, yo.
Big play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And my goodness, another interception. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Play action. Here's Willis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and a yard.
60 Bison.
You don't want none.
Mike 14.
Now they'll run the option short side left. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything. Exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
24 is the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why ain't it?
24 is the mic.
You must be dreaming.
Throwing Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Nice, sweet.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
14. Watch the back and watch the back.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, go.
2nd down throw coming by Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And what a return. return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Baby, let's go.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Get him, boy.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Go. Get out there.
Mike spoke, whoa.
Come on.
Here we go. 46. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Left side to Lamb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. Their defense didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that,
chain a game when the QB chain birth most of chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nikes and Kais. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that?